Okay, this is Baccarat G back at you. This is a site I practice on. Okay, and I'm gonna try something new today. We're gonna try to go house play with a twist, but we're gonna use a little bit different betting strategy. Still de la bear, but when I get 4 losses in a row, I'm gonna double wherever I'm at, and then de la bear. So we're just gonna go for a $50 win. Let's see how this goes. Now, before you do anything drastic, like change a major way that you're going to be doing something, you want to practice first. Okay, don't just rush out and go to a casino and go for it. You want to practice. And that's why I always say practice, practice, practice. I really have not. I've thought about this, and this is the first time I'm actually going to practice it. So we'll start off with house way. It's usually how I like to go. When I'm playing house play with a twist. So we'll go for a $10 chip or 10 chips win here. That's our first loss. Fold over. We're de-bearing right now. That's our second loss. Whoops. Fold over. We're trying to catch house way. Right now it's just chopping. We won it. Boys get back down to base bet. We won it. House way is winning. May not have to go that direction yet of having to double up. Okay, so now we're going to fold over. That's our first loss. Okay, of course, when I want to lose, it's not going to happen. First loss, second loss, maybe. Good. Third loss. And the system's hard to beat. First loss. We just could hit our 10 chips without having to do anything different at all. All right. This could be our third loss. This could be our fourth loss. I hope I lose this one. Really, really do. Ah! Okay. Keep playing house way. That's our first loss. It's a win. Loss. Win. If I win this one, I go back down to base bet. That's just using money management. Okay. And we hit our goal. But we're going to continue. We'll go for another until I have to, until I can, that's what I do. I keep playing around until I run into trouble and see how we can get out of trouble. Well, that's a great run right there. This is why. So we'll go for another 10 chip win. Look at that. You cannot fight a trend. The trend's your friend. All right. So that's one loss. One. Okay. It's going to go really good sometimes, and sometimes it's going to go really bad. Right now, it's behaving just like we want it to behave. First loss. Back down. We're going for a $100 win now total. Keep playing house way. Lost. One. Lost. Lost. We want to lose this one. I want to lose this one, please. Let's lose this one. Okay, so all right, we're gonna start over and we're gonna go for another like we started all over again. So we're gonna go for 10 more chips. So we're gonna deal like we just got into this thing. Gonna go house way. Keep going house way. Lost. Lost. Lost and lost. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to go for the chop, but we're going to double our, wherever we're at, we're going to double it. We're going to go for a $100, $150 win, remember? Because we were at 100. So here's our 1, 2, 3, 4 chops. Okay. So now we're doing chops, and we're going to double the chop, double the bet size, and then we'll deliver. Chop 1, chop 1, chop lost, chop 1, chop 1, and we hit beyond our goal. So let's go for 200. We'll start all over. We'll go for 215. Okay. So we'll like we're just jumping into this thing. All right, so we're going to go here, player. Lost. Ball it over. 1. 1. 1. Man, when this system's good, it's just really good. It lost. First loss on the cycle. Okay. Lost. 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 And now we're hoping to lose. No. One. Take it back down. Ball it over. 1. Looks like I went here at 215 without having to do anything drastic. The loss. Could be our third loss here. Nope. Always go back down to base bet. Lost. 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 And one more loss. Perfect. Now we go for the chop, and we're going to, remember, the goal is 10,215. So now we're going to go for the chop because we lost 4 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4 times in a row. And now we're going to double our bet, and we're going to go for the chop. Going for the chop. Going for the chop. Chop 1. Chop again. Chop lost. Chop 1. hit 1 again. Now we're going to back down to 35 and start all over, or set that higher level. 35, lost, 40, lost, 45. Just what I want to see happen. And this could be our fourth loss. Now we're going to double it. Obviously, if I was doing this, I'd be doing dollar bets to begin with. So now we're going to go for $100 house way, or chop, sorry. And chop is going to be here for 100. Lost, 105. This is interesting. I want to see how this is going to do. Back down to 100. Back down to 95. Back up to 100. 95. 100. Back down 95. Up to 100. 105. And that's time to go for house way now. Now 210. It's just what I want to see happen. 215. 220. And one more time. 225. So the game is totally turning against us. Now we're going to take it down. Down. 220. 215. 210. And we're going to fold it over. 215. 210. Lost. 215. 215. Interesting how this is going to come out. 220. We haven't tapped out yet on the house way. Take it down 1. 220. Again, I'd be playing dollar units. 225. 230. 1. that one. Won that one. Oh, wow. Now 215. Fold it over. 210. And then 205. Fold over. 210. 205. 210. The system's working better again. It's going to go through good and bad cycles. When it goes through the good cycle, now we're at 238. Just to prove a point, we're going to try to go a little further. And now I'm at $428. At this point, obviously we take our bets all the way back down. Let's see if we can't take this 10,500. Okay, take them back down. You see the power of that? Obviously, I would be doing this with dollar bets. But you see the power of doing a little bit of, I wouldn't call it martingale, but it is to a degree, right? We're losing 4 in a row. Wherever our bet's at, we're doubling it. And then we're just deliberring. You see how powerful that can be, though? Okay. And I hope everybody appreciates the fact that I was willing to, we still could lose this whole thing. We haven't hit 10,500 yet. But I think it's an idea I've been kicking around in my head. And I thought, well, I'm going to practice it, but I'm going to practice it with you guys. This could be, I want to lose again. We won that one. Obviously, I go back down to base bet. We're playing house way. Whoever gets closest to 9 wins. Real quick lesson here. 5 plus 3 equals 8. Ace is a 1. 8 plus 8 is 9. Whoever gets closest to 9 wins. That's the game of Baccarat. Face cards are they're worth 0. So if you had a king and a 3, it would be a 3. If you had a 9 and an 8, it'd be 17. You drop the 10 value, it'd be a 7. Okay. So let's continue. We're going for banker now. We're looking for 10,500. Take it back down. Fold it over. Fold it over. Ooh, let's lose this one. See, when it's going good, it's going good. Take it down to 15. Take it back down to base. We're going for 10,500. Lost. 1. Take it back down. Won it. Fold over. We go for 3 losses in a particular cycle, and then we're double our money and then go for the chop. Great. Now we'll go for the chop. We got to go for a $40. Right, that's where we're at. We're going for the chop. Chop loss. We play chop again. Hit 1. Takes on to 40. Down to 35. 40. Whoops. Last one on this one. 40. Nick's bets for 35. It's a new shoe. It's a new day, so we wait. Gonna go house way for 35. Take it down one more time. 35, followed over. 40. Woo-wee, I love it. 45. 45. And now we can double this again. Going for the chop. 90 now. Again, I would not do this with $5 chips. I would be doing this with dollar chips. Great place to practice. Let's find out if it makes any sense. Ooh. Chop 1. 95. Keep playing that chop. Now 90. We stop when we hit the goal. Loss 95. 90. 95. 100, and then we'll double the bet. Nope, made it. 95, still playing the chop. Chop could bring us home. One more time. One more time. Okay, now house way to 210. We're going for 10,500. Not looking too good right now. Followed over. 15. 215. 220. 220. And let's see, take away the ties. We've got houseway 1, 1, 2. No, we're still doing houseway for 2 1/4. I believe we're going for the chop now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's go for the chop. 450. I love this. This is great. So 450. 1. 445. 445. 440. And 435. And then, look where we're at. And of course, we'd go back down to base bet and start it all over. Now, our bets were as high as 450 bucks during this whole deal, right? Well, let's see here. If we were playing, so our base bet was $5, right? So you take 450. Get my handy dandy calculator out here. You take 450. You divide it by 5. Our bets would have been $90. Still a significant bet. Now, $800 profit. Let's divide that by 5 because we'd be playing with dollar units. 800 divided by 5 equals, we would have made 160 bucks. And our bets would have been as high as $90. But these are things I do. These are things I think about. And I'll absolutely show you everything. The good, the bad, the ugly. Let's try to get this to 10,000. Let's go for 1,100. Okay? We're playing the chop. And we're not going to go back down to base bet. Sorry. We're playing the chop. No sense going back down to base bet because we're the way we're playing. Keep playing the chop. Keep playing the chop. Look at this. How good this system can roll sometimes. And one more time for the chop. Chop. We're going for $200 more win here. First loss on that chop. Won it. Play a chop again. First loss on the cycle. Could be the third loss. We won it. Back down to 15. First loss on the chop. Second loss. Could be third loss here. Now we're going house way. We're going to double. Go to 40. We're going for $10,200 win here. 45. One. 40. Fall over for 45. 50. One more loss. We got double up. 55. Now, 110 for the chop. Chop lost. Chop lost. I was going to say chop lost again. Chop lost again. So now we're going to go for house way. And we're going for 10. Well, actually, we need a lot more now. 10,000. Well, actually, we're going to turn this into 11,000. Okay, so now we're going to go house way. 240. 240, 245, 250. I'm loving this. One more time. 255. And now, I believe we've had 4 losses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. It's a chop for 510. So $5.10 for the chop. Chop 1, 505. Chop lost. Chop lost. Chop 1, 510. Chop lost. Chop lost. Chop 1. So 515. Then 510. Then 505. Then 500. Then 495. 5. And we went actually $200 more than we anticipated. So 505, that means the highest our best would have got at a dollar table would have been like $100, which is not outrageous. And then of course you would then say, okay, let's bring the game back down, and you'd start all over again and go back down to base bet. Because what happens is the system will go good for you, and then it will go bad for you. So in this logic is we're ramping up the bets, so when the cycles comes back around, boom, there you are. So it's an interesting way to play. I would never do this with $5 chips. I will keep practicing this to see how it does. And you saw just how good it is. It's interesting. It's really, really interesting. Let's see if we can take this to 11,500. Okay, we're playing the chop, obviously, so we'd bring it all the way back down. Now we're going for a $300 win. That's getting pretty bold. We follow it. Oh, I screwed up. We're playing the chop. So we're going to go here. Make a mistake. Just keep playing your routine, man. Chop 1. Keep playing the chop. Play the chop. Chop 1. New deck. And we always go house way. So it'd be $10 house way. $15 house way. $10 house way. $5 house way. $10 $10 houseway. $15 houseway. Back down to 10. Back down to $1. Or 5, sorry. Houseway, we followed over. Houseway, followed over. Houseway, we followed over. We won. Take it back down. One loss on this cycle. Back down. See, it goes really good. And that's why doubling up, when you're up there in the stratosphere, it starts doing good. You can make a bunch of money. You can also lose too. That's why, again, I caution anybody, you'd have to have a bigger bankroll than this and not in $5 bets. The base is too big. We're going for 11,500. Lost. One. Keep going, doing our thing. Keep going. We might just grind our way all the way to where we want to be. Sometimes the system works that good. Definitely an interesting way to play. Fold over. Fold over. And one more time. And then we'll double our bet for the chop. For the chop. Made it. $45. Lost. First loss. Second loss. Made it. 50. $45. $40. Ooh. Yep, chop still. $45. $40. Playing that chop still. One more time. We got to double up. Now we're going for trend for 90. Trend for 90. Or houseway rather. 90. 95, 90, 85, fold over, for 90, 85, 80, 85, fold over, lower it, 85, lower it, 85, keep folding it over, 90, fold it over, 85, and there's our goal. Interesting, isn't it? Interesting way to play. I show you everything. I show you where the bets got very, very high. But I showed you how this is just a way to play. This is what I do. This is Baccarat G. I practice different ways of playing different scenarios. What is the advantage of doubling up the bet after you've lost a cycle? Well, when the game turns back around, you don't need that many wins to get way ahead. So we just won $1,500. So this is just a way I'm kicking around playing. I will attempt this at another site, but I will just do dollar units, and of course we'll have a much more humbler, goal. But this is an interesting way to play. Practice this on your own. Get on a site just like this, and you can practice. You can play around with this thing. We go all day long, but I don't want to do that. But I want to show you the power I believe in not martingelling. I don't believe in martingelling, but stepping up your bet, right? If you need LeBear, naked breakfast of playing, step it up. And then go back to de-LeBearing. And then, and this is what happens. Great things can happen. Okay, let me know what you think about this one, huh? Interesting. I'd like to hear the comments on this video. Appreciate all the comments, subscriptions. This is Baccarat G, signing out.